Welcome to episode 2 of the series, How to Make Six Figures in 2020. And today we're just gonna go over exactly how to maximize your day and track it. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Voltaire Lepe, CEO of Lepe Temple Properties, top 1% agent in the county. And today I wanted to share with you something that you may or may not know already. I just found out about this thing earlier, actually last year, 2018, and I started implementing it earlier this year. Now this thing that I'm gonna share with you in order to increase your money and make six figures in 2020, okay? Make it six figures, make a high six figure, make consistent six figures. This is all you need. This is crazy because when it got first introduced to me, I was like, okay, big deal, whoop-de-whoop, and then it kept getting reintroduced to me and I was just like, all right, it's not a big deal. It's just one page, one paper. How could this make such a difference, right? And I go back through my mind of all the people that I talked to in the past who were very successful. And I just remember one guy who owned a ton of real estate, super successful real estate broker, turned into a really successful investor, owned a bunch of buildings in downtown and all throughout San Diego. And I remember meeting him, he was in his 70s, super wealthy, over $100 million worth of assets, okay, net assets. And he just told me, hey, if you want to be successful, he says, talk to 10 people a day about real estate. That's all you have to do. And I remember thinking, it doesn't even sound right. It's just too simple. And he's told me, hey, it's going to be hard. You know, it might take you to 9 p.m., but don't leave the office until you talk to 10 people a day about real estate. So I remember that and it stuck with me. And I go, you know what? Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Maybe it is just talk to 10 people a day. So fast forward to 2018, someone introduced this to me and I was like, you know what? That actually makes sense. It finally really clicked and I started using it and I started seeing results. So let's get right into it. It's called the Greatness Tracker. It's a one-page document that you fill out every single day throughout the week. And then, so it takes you 1 week to fill it out and then next week you do another one and another one and another one, right? So the biggest thing is you want to track your day because as realtors, you're in the office all day and you think you're busy and you think that you worked, but in reality, most of us don't actually work or work on the things that are going to produce results. And the way that you find out whether you're working or not is this Greatness Tracker. So it's broken down to different categories. Face-to-face meetings with people, okay? Face-to-face meetings, you need 15 a week. So you have your Monday, your Tuesday through Friday, and then you have the weekend. So the goal is to get 3 face-to-face conversations or meetings with someone per day, okay? Add up to 15 a week. Break breads, that's when you take somebody to lunch, you eat with someone, when you exchange, when you break bread over lunch, what it does, it causes that relationship to be a lot tighter with that person. So if you're meeting a client for lunch, if you're meeting a referral partner for lunch, that relationship is gonna get stronger over time. So you need 2 a day. It could be coffee, it could be water, it could be an actual lunch. So that's something that you should focus on in order to make 6 figures in the next year. The very important one is conversations, great phone conversations. You need 60 a week. So let me scroll down here in this Greatness Tracker. So as you can see here, 10 a day, right? 10 people a day, and you do it 6 days a week, 60 people that you're talking to about real estate. So this is a simple principle that this guy in his 70s, super successful, told me as a young man is talk to 10 people a day and you'll be ultra successful. By the way, it's hard to do. It really is. I find that I do it on most Mondays and Tuesdays, and then it just starts kind of slowing down throughout the week, right? Just because I'm not working hard enough. The next thing is events. Try to attend 1 or 2 events per week, and that way you can network. You can meet people, potential new buyer, potential new seller, potential refer partner. Videos, you got to put out 250 videos per week to your database. So that could be, online, that could be email. So 250 people need to watch your videos. Hours prospected, 21 a week. Okay, so that comes out to 3 per day, 7 times a week, or You might do a little bit more throughout the week, about 4 hours a day prospecting. So this is huge, and because you need a prospect in order to have those 10 conversations per day. The next thing is thank you cards. You got to reach out to people and thank them. And just like my friend had told me, she goes, if you can't find 10 people to thank on a weekly basis, you're a piece of shit. So I was like, wow, that stuck with me, right? So thank you cards. You could thank someone for a million things, you know, from, you know, bringing you coffee, for meeting with you, for their time. Leads. So you got to count your leads, how many leads you're getting per week. And then you got to count how many buyers and how many new sellers that you represented. So you want to keep it with you at all times throughout the day, because sometimes you just get random phone calls, random texts. So it could be considered a lead. It could be considered a great conversation. You need to write it down before you forget. So if you track everything and you use this on a consistent basis in 2020, for sure, you're gonna make 6 figures in your pocket.